Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to enter your trades into Google Sheets or Google Docs. This is Sunday, November 5th, 2023 at 4:15 p.m. The market's been open for 15 minutes now, and I've already entered the trade. Um, I did try to record a video on entering the trade, but I forgot to turn the microphone on, so I'll have to do another video next week showing how we enter a trade in. But for now, we'll just enter the numbers here in the Google Sheets. This is my Google account. I've been keeping track of everything here as well. So you'll just copy what I do here. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is, you already have three positions on. The one that expires 5 days, so this coming Friday. Another one that expires in 12 days, which is the Friday after that, and then another one that expires in 19 days, which is like the third Friday from now. You have, two trades on, two contracts for the quantity for each of these positions on the MES contract. And these are the dates that we entered on. And I think you already know what these are. This is how much you've made on each trade. This one expired 2 days ago on Friday. We had three contracts on, so we made, $90, which is pretty good. So let's just enter one in for today. Click on row number 2 here, right click. I'm going to insert one row above. That leaves us a blank row here. Today's date, I'm going to go November 5th, 23. The MES contract. This is a naked put. This is an abbreviation for naked put. We did two contracts today, and I chose a strike price of 40.40, which is around 5 delta is what we wanted, and I wanted to try to get like $6, which is what we got. So 26 days from now is November 24. Oh no, nope, December 1st. So it'll be 12/1/23. And I just looked on the calendar to see what 26 days from now was. So that's 26 days. So just copy that over. And I know I got a strike. I sold it at $6. Now we just have to wait for that one to play out. So now we have one, two, three, four positions on. So we'll have every. So we'll have usually all at one time we'll have four positions on. And then this one will expire this Friday, and then we'll have three positions on. Then we'll enter another position next Sunday. So we'll try to maintain four positions on at all times. Eventually, when your account grows, we can increase the number of contracts to maybe -3, then we can make more money. So that's why you want to, you know, to grow your account so you have enough money to be able to trade more. When you trade more, when you have enough money in your account and you grow it, then you can do more contracts and you can make more money. Like here, when we did three contracts, we made $90 versus two contracts, we only made like $60. So once we have more money in our account, we can do three contracts and then we can start making like $90 to $100 a week. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So I'll just show quickly the Thinkorswim platform, trading platform. I'll switch to that here. Okay, so I already made the trade today. This is your MES contracts, and this is the trade I made today. This expires in 26 days with a two quantity at a strike price of 40.40. And with the trade price, we sold it at $6, and right now it's worth 6.13. Obviously, we want that to go down to zero, so we buy it back at zero. So this means the market price right now is 6.16. So if we bought it right now, we would buy it at $6.16, but we sold it at $6, which means that we would lose money. We'll lose right now 14, 16 cents times, number of contracts you had times 5, because MES is a 5 multiplier. So you'd have to multiply the 14 cents that we would lose if we bought this right now. We would have to multiply that by 5, and then we'd have to multiply that again by the quantity, which is 2. So that's how much money you would lose if you bought it back right now at 6.14. And because we sold it at $6, we want to always sell high and buy low. The lowest price we can get is 0, obviously. And that's what we want. When these expire, they go to $0 in the market price. That's why when we sell it at $6 and we buy it back at $0, we make the full profit. So this one should make around, $70 or $60, $60 roughly, if this expires. Worthless at $0 at market price. All right, so just try to understand that. And it'll come with time. You just keep thinking about it, and you'll understand it over time. So that's where we're at right now. I'll just go quickly to trade and how I made this trade. I went out to 26 days here in the parentheses. The numbers, it shows the days until expiration. So that's about 4 weeks from now, 4 Fridays from now. And I went down into the delta column. You can see the numbers. I went down to negative 0.05, which is about right here. But it didn't pay enough. The bid price is the sell price. The ask price is the buy price. So right here at the 0.05 delta, the bid price is 520. So we would sell it at 520, but that's too low. I want roughly $6. But the ask price is 620. So usually we can get the mid price between the bid and the ask, right in the middle is where we can sell it at. So we try to find a strike price where right in the middle between the bid and the ask is around $6. So that strike was actually at 40.40, but it was a little bit high delta 0.06, which is okay. Ideally, I want 0.05, but if we have to go up a little bit, that's fine. So we went at 40.40, and I clicked on the bid price here. And if you look down here, it says mid. So right now the market mid price is 614. So I could have sold it at 614, but I sold it at $6. So let's see. Let's go here and we can go, like, let's say we can sell it for, so I sold it at $6. And I put in and make sure you change this to quantity too. But right now you could probably sell it for higher, but we're not going to, obviously, because we already did it. But you can only go in increments, I believe, of 10 cents. So you can only sell it at either $6 or 6.10 or 6.20. But obviously, they're not going to fill you at 6.20 because the mid price right now is 6.15. So if you wanted to try to enter a trade now, you would have to go for like 6.10. Then they would fill that price for you because it's below the mid price slightly. But we try to find something around the mid price. Oh, you might be able to sell for 6.20 right now. So the market is obviously going down. If you look at charts, go to MES/MES, and you go to the 5 minute. So I'm already at the 5 minute, 5 days worth of price action. And this is currently where it's at right now. If you zoom in with this plus button here, see the market's going down. And see the red candles? Each one of these is 5 minutes. And it's at 43.79. This was Friday's price action back here. So right now it's going down. So that's why you can sell it at a higher premium. So we don't want it to go down. We want this to go up, but it is what it is. The market goes up and down. Obviously, we don't want it to go down to 40.40, which is where the strike price was, where we sold it at. So if you zoom out a little bit, so 40.40 is below this, so we can't see it at 5 minutes, 5 days. So let's go to 10 days out, 30 minutes. Nope, we still can't go below 40.40 here. Let's go 1 hour, 20 days worth. Nope, still don't see it here. Obviously, you can go to 1 hour, and then you can come here and see this arrow. When you hover over the price, see the arrow, you can click and drag it down, and it'll shrink this down so you can see more. So now we can see 4040 where 4040 would be. So 4040 would be down here, which is the strike price we sold it at for $6. We don't want this price, which is at 43.78 right now, come down to 4040. We don't want it to come down here. If it gets close to here, we have to do something, okay? So that's the danger of this trade strategy. We don't want it to we don't want the price to come down to our strike price. This is the current market price at 43.78. We don't want the current market price to come down to our strike price that we sold it at. So the further away we are, let's say if we could go down to 39.50, the better. We have more room for the price to move before it comes down to our danger zone of our strike price. But we sold it at 40.40 today, so we don't want this price to come down to here. If it comes down to like 41.50, which is 100 points above it, which is right here, then I'm going to think about doing something. Okay. So that's the danger of this trade. So we have to make sure we monitor it and keep track of it. But I'll show you if that ever happens, what we have to do. But we have not had to do that yet through the whole year. So for you, so so I'll go back to trade. Let's cancel this out because we don't want. We already did this trade. I wish we would have waited a little bit longer, but you never know. You could have got 620, but we only got six. That's okay. But we'll delete this. This trade is very robust and um, very high success rate. So this should work out okay still. Now it's going up. See this? I think it's 640. Yeah. So it went up 40 cents. So bid price now is 6. So mid price is around 620 or so. So we could have sold it at 620. Obviously, we want to sell it as high as possible. So here's the thing right here. Let me try to explain this. We want the lowest delta possible, right? We want to be up here if we can, but we don't want we can't get $6 at low delta, right? This low of a delta, we can't get $6. So we have to compromise. So we have to go up in deltas. Here would be awesome if we get it here at 39.90, which is lower. So we want also the lowest price. We want the lowest delta, the lowest strike price. But the lower you go, the less that you can sell it for. So we have to go up in price here. We're going up in price, 4,000 to 4,040 to get the premium that we want. These are called premiums. We want $6 at least. In between is here $6. So we probably could do right now if we wanted to 40.30. Could probably get $6 for 40.30, which is around 0.06 delta. Obviously, we want 0.05 delta, but we can't get that if we want $6. So this is okay. 0.06 delta is fine. We can do 0.06 delta and get $6. Maybe next Sunday we might be able to get $6 at 0.05 delta. The market moves around, so you never know. So that's the thing. Okay. So this is what we have now. So that's it. And then we'll just wait till next week. And also, all this information up here, keep it private. Do not share this video with anybody else. You want your account number and your user ID all to be private. Don't share it with anybody else. And this is your account info. Keep that private. Keep it secret. Okay. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is called the option chain. And you have one expiring 5 days, 12 days, 19 days, and 26 days. So you have 4 positions on at the same time. Okay. That is it. So if you have any questions, let me know. I can make more videos to explain things that you can watch over and over, try to understand it. So just watch it. Just watch these videos that I'm making for you and just try to study it and learn and understand it. Okay. It'll take time, but you'll understand it if you just keep trying to learn. Okay.